Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive.
All right.
Today we're going to be exploring Deeper Network.
Okay.
This company's really making waves,
Yeah.
kind of where cybersecurity and blockchain and even this thing called the sharing economy all come together.
Right.
And their big goal is to build what they're calling Web 3.0 infrastructure.
Web 3.0.
So you might be thinking,
Yeah.
what is all that?
Yeah.
But just stick with us because it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Imagine like a future version of the internet
Right.
where billions of users
Wow.
can control their own data and like have a way more secure and equitable online experience.
Interesting.
That's what Deeper Network wants to create.
It's a fascinating vision.
Yeah.
And they're tackling it with some pretty innovative approaches.
Okay.
One of their key focuses is network security,
Okay.
particularly through their decentralized VPN,
Mm.
which is very different from like a typical VPN.
Gotcha.
But at the same time, they're also using blockchain technology.
Yeah. To create this like sharing economy model
Mhm.
that incentivizes users to actually participate.
So let me break it down a little bit.
Wait.
Deeper Network offers a flagship hardware device.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Deeper Connect.
Deeper Connect.
And they actually claim
Yeah.
that it's the world's thinnest, lightest, smallest device,
Wow.
and it packs 6 functionalities.
Oh, wow.
So it has a decentralized VPN,
Right.
it has cybersecurity features,
Mm-hmm.
privacy protection, ad blocking, blockchain mining,
Wow.
and network and device protection.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
And they've got different models like the Pico and the Mini and the Air.
Right.
Prices range from $49 to $349.
Yeah.
So lots of options there.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious about this decentralized VPN.
Agree.
What makes that so special?
So think about like your traditional VPN.
Okay.
Like it basically creates a tunnel for your internet traffic, routing it through the VPN provider's servers.
Right.
While this adds a layer of security,
Right.
you're still placing a lot of trust in that single company.
Right.
Now imagine if instead of relying on one central point,
Yeah.
your data was encrypted and bounced around a vast network
Interesting.
of independent devices.
Okay.
That's the power of a decentralized VPN
Okay.
or DPN.
So my data isn't going through one central server.
Right.
It's hopping between a lot of different devices.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
With a DPN, it becomes like way harder for anyone to spy on your activity
Gotcha.
or intercept your data.
Okay.
Not even the VPN provider themselves can see what you're doing.
Oh, wow.
You're essentially tapping into the power of a crowdsourced network
Great.
for enhanced privacy and security.
So that's a game changer
It is.
for anyone concerned about online privacy,
Exactly.
especially with all the data breaches and tracking we hear about these days.
Mm-hmm.
So how does this tie into Deeper Network's
Right.
Web 3.0 ecosystem idea?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds pretty ambitious.
It is.
Yeah.
Deeper Network is essentially saying, what if we could build a new internet
Interesting.
that's decentralized, user-powered, and focused on security and privacy?
Mm-hmm.
Their DPN is just one piece of this puzzle.
Gotcha.
They're also building this sharing economy model
Okay.
using blockchain technology,
Right.
where users like you and me can contribute to the network and earn rewards.
Interesting.
And they already have a global network of over 150,000 nodes.
Wow.
They're selling products in over 150 countries.
Okay.
And they claim to have prevented over 100,000 threats.
Those are some impressive numbers.
Yeah.
But blockchain sharing economy,
Right.
it still sounds a bit complex.
Yeah.
Can you unpack those concepts a little bit more?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Imagine for a moment that instead of relying on like big tech companies for internet access,
Okay.
we could create a network
Yeah.
where everyone contributes a little bit of their unused bandwidth.
Interesting.
Kind of like a community-owned power grid,
Okay.
where the more people that participate, the stronger and more resilient the system becomes.
Okay.
That's the essence of Deeper Network's sharing economy model.
So instead of paying a big corporation for internet access,
Right.
I could contribute my unused bandwidth
Exactly.
and become part of this community-powered network.
Yeah. And to incentivize participation,
Mm-hmm.
Deeper Network uses blockchain technology to reward users
Right.
with their own cryptocurrency
Mm-hmm.
called DPR.
DPR.
And the more bandwidth you share,
Yeah.
the more DPR you earn.
So it's like getting paid to help build a better internet.
Exactly.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
But let's be real for a second.
Okay.
A lot of these Web 3.0 projects require a ton of technical knowledge.
Right.
It can feel really exclusive.
Yeah.
Is Deeper Network any different?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things that sets Deeper Network apart.
Okay.
They've made like a conscious effort
Yeah.
to make this technology accessible to everyone,
Okay.
not just the tech savvy.
Mm.
Their Deeper Connect devices are designed to be plug and play.
Right.
You don't need to be a blockchain expert to participate.
Gotcha.
You can even buy their devices with regular credit cards and PayPal.
So even someone like me
Yeah.
who's comfortable with technology but not a coding whiz could actually be a part of this.
Exactly.
What about earning those DPR rewards?
Right.
Is it really as simple as just using their hardware?
That's the idea.
Okay.
They've streamlined the process.
Yeah.
So that simply by plugging in a Deeper Connect device
Right.
and sharing your unused bandwidth,
Mm-hmm.
you can start earning DPR.
Okay.
You don't need to set up complicated wallets
Right.
or understand like the intricacies of blockchain technology.
Yeah.
It's all built into the system.
Okay, now we're talking, this
Yeah.
earn as you surf concept is starting to sound pretty appealing.
Right.
But I have to ask,
Yeah.
what exactly is this DPR?
Yeah.
And can you actually do anything with it?
So DPR is Deeper Network's native cryptocurrency. It's what powers their ecosystem
Mm-hmm.
and incentivizes users to participate.
Gotcha.
Think of it like earning points in a loyalty program.
Okay.
You can use DPR to access like premium features within the Deeper Network,
Okay.
like getting a higher bandwidth allocation or enhanced security features.
So it's like leveling up your internet experience.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And Deeper Network has even bigger plans for DPR.
okay.
They're exploring ways for users to pay for goods and services within their ecosystem.
Right.
And potentially even exchange DPR for other cryptocurrencies in the future.
Okay. Now things are getting really interesting.
Yeah.
But before we get too carried away,
Uh-huh.
I want to know what makes Deeper Network stand out
Okay.
from all the other crypto projects out there.
Right.
What kind of social proof or recognition do they have?
That's a really important question.
Yeah.
And it's one area where Deeper Network has been making headlines.
Okay.
They've received some impressive accolades, including winning silver at the Web3 Pitch Fest at Consensus 2022,
Wow.
which is a major industry event.
Okay.
They were also invited to the Extreme Tech Challenge Web3 Showcase Day
Mm-hmm.
at Necker Island,
Oh,
Richard
well,
Branson's private island.
wow. Rubbing shoulders with Richard Branson.
Yeah,
That's impressive company.
it is.
Anything else?
They also won the 2022 Stanford Harvard MIT Championship for Future Tech Startup Competition,
Okay.
specifically the Western American division.
Gotcha.
They've even had their products reviewed by big tech YouTubers
Yeah.
like Unbox Therapy and a bunch of others.
Okay, so they're definitely getting attention from some major players.
Yeah.
Sounds like Deeper Network is building a pretty compelling case.
Uh-huh.
But I still have one big question.
What's on your mind?
Well, they talk a lot about building this user-powered internet, this
Right.
Web 3.0 future,
Mm-hmm.
but can a decentralized network like this really compete with the giants like Google and Amazon?
Now that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's one we'll explore more deeply in just a bit.
Okay.
First, let's dive into their claims of a low barrier to entry.
Mm-hmm.
How easy is it to actually get started with Deeper Network?
Yeah, I'm ready to get into the nitty-gritty.
Okay.
I want to know how accessible this is for everyday people like me.
All right.
All right, so let's get into the details.
Okay.
Deeper Network claims they've made it super easy to get started with their platform,
Right.
even for those of us who aren't exactly tech wizards.
Yeah.
Is that really true?
Um,
How user-friendly is this whole thing?
from what I've seen, they've put a lot of effort into streamlining the user experience.
Okay.
So for starters, their Deeper Connect devices are designed to be plug and play.
Right.
You basically just plug it in your router, power it up, and it's ready to go.
Okay.
No complicated setup or technical know-how required.
Okay, that sounds simple enough.
Yeah.
But what about the whole crypto aspect?
Right.
Don't I need to create a crypto wallet and figure out exchanges and all that jazz?
Yeah.
That's where I usually get lost.
That's the beauty of Deeper Network's design.
Okay.
They've thought ahead and integrated a wallet directly into their devices.
Oh, wow.
So when you start earning DPR rewards for sharing your bandwidth,
Right.
they're automatically deposited into your built-in wallet.
Oh, okay.
No need to mess around with external wallets
Right.
or navigate the often intimidating world of cryptocurrency exchanges.
So they've basically simplified the whole process to make it accessible to the average internet user?
Precisely.
Okay.
They've even made it easy to purchase their devices using mainstream payment methods
Right.
like credit cards and PayPal.
Okay.
You don't need to already own cryptocurrency to get started.
Gotcha.
It's a stark contrast to many other Web 3.0 projects
Yeah,
that often require users to jump through hoops just to get involved.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
It seems like they're trying to bridge the gap between the traditional internet and this decentralized Web 3.0 future.
exactly.
Okay.
They're trying to onboard everyday users into
Yeah.
this new internet infrastructure
Right.
and make it a seamless experience,
Okay.
lowering the barriers to entry, so to speak.
Okay, I'm starting to see how they could potentially reach those billions of users they talk about.
Right.
But let's circle back to that big question we left hanging earlier.
Okay.
Can a decentralized network like this really go toe-to-toe with the titans of the internet,
Right.
the Googles and Amazons of the world?
It's a classic David versus Goliath scenario, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
The established players have immense resources, vast infrastructure,
Right.
and billions of users.
Yeah.
But Deeper Network is betting on a few key advantages
Okay.
that might just level the playing field.
All right, give me the inside scoop.
Okay.
What are their secret weapons?
Well, one major advantage is the growing demand for online privacy and security.
Right.
People are becoming increasingly aware of how much data is being collected on them,
Yeah.
and they're looking for ways to reclaim control
Mm-hmm.
over their digital lives.
Okay.
They're tired of being the product, not the customer.
It seems like every other day there's a new headline about a data breach or a privacy scandal.
Exactly.
People are definitely waking up to the need for better protection.
Right.
Yep.
And that's where Deeper Network's decentralized VPN and cybersecurity features come into play.
Okay.
They're offering a way for users to take control of their own data
Right.
and browse the internet more securely and anonymously.
So they're not just offering a product,
Mhm.
they're offering a solution to a real problem
Exactly.
that's becoming more urgent every day.
Right.
Cool.
They're also tapping into the power of the community
Okay.
by incentivizing users to share their bandwidth and participate in the network.
Right.
They're creating a more distributed and resilient infrastructure.
Okay.
It's not reliant on a single company
Right.
or handful of servers,
Okay.
which makes it much harder to control or shut down.
So it's less susceptible to censorship or outages.
In theory, yes.
Okay.
Like a digital version of that mythical creature, the Hydra.
Okay.
You cut off one head and two more grow back.
Gotcha.
It's much harder to take down a decentralized system
Right.
because it's not reliant on any single point of failure.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
It paints a vivid picture of the power of decentralization.
Right.
So Deeper Network is essentially building a more democratic and resilient internet,
That's the idea.
one that's less vulnerable to the whims of powerful corporations or governments.
Right.
That's a powerful message,
Yeah.
especially in this day and age.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be realistic for a moment.
Oh, God.
There have to be challenges.
Of course there are challenges.
Yeah.
Building a decentralized internet infrastructure is a monumental task.
Right.
They're facing technical hurdles, navigating regulatory uncertainties,
Okay.
and competing with not only the established giants,
Right?
but also other emerging Web 3.0 projects.
Yeah.
It's a crowded and evolving landscape.
So it's not a guaranteed success story.
Nothing in the tech world is ever a sure thing. But what's particularly intriguing about Deeper Network is their approach.
Okay.
They're not just building technology.
Mm-hmm.
They're building a community,
Okay.
and that could be their secret weapon.
It's the power of the people, right? Building a movement, not just a product. I like it.
Yeah.
But how do they plan to grow this community and
Well-
actually make this ambitious vision a reality?
One key strategy is through partnerships and collaborations.
Okay.
They've already teamed up with several blockchain projects
Right.
and are actively seeking to integrate
Yeah.
with other Web 3.0 applications and services.
Okay.
They're building bridges, not walls.
So they're not trying to build this ecosystem in isolation.
Exactly.
They're understanding that collaboration is key to success,
Right.
especially in the decentralized world.
They recognize that interoperability is essential for any decentralized network to thrive.
Right.
They need to foster a vibrant and diverse ecosystem
Yeah.
where different projects can connect and interact. Kind of like a bustling city where
Yeah.
different neighborhoods contribute to the overall vibrancy.
It's about creating a network of networks,
Exactly.
a web of interconnected communities working towards a common goal.
Precisely.
Okay.
And Deeper Network is also focusing on education and awareness.
Right.
They're actively engaging with their community
Uh-huh.
through social media,
Yeah.
online forums and events to spread the word about their vision.
Okay.
and educate users
Yeah.
about the benefits of a decentralized internet.
So they're not just building the technology.
Right.
They're building a movement, a community of informed and empowered users.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're cultivating a grassroots movement of users who are passionate about online privacy,
Right.
security, and a more equitable internet.
Okay.
An internet that works for the people, not the other way around.
That's pretty inspiring.
It is.
We've talked a lot about the big picture, the vision, the potential.
Mm.
But what about the actual experience of using Deeper Network? What's it like to use one of these Deeper Connect devices?
That's a great question,
Yeah.
and it's one we'll explore in more detail in just a moment.
Okay.
We'll take a closer look at the user experience
Okay.
and what you can expect when you join the Deeper Network community.
Okay. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground. Deeper Network's vision of a decentralized internet, their unique approach to cybersecurity, and their community-driven model.
Right.
But let's bring it back down to earth for a second.
Okay.
If I decide to take the plunge and get myself a Deeper Connect device,
Yeah.
what can I actually expect?
Right.
What's the user experience like?
As we touched on earlier, the initial setup is incredibly straightforward.
Okay.
Deeper Network really has gone the extra mile to make it plug and play.
Right.
You connect the device to your router,
Mm-hmm.
turn it on, and you're pretty much good to go.
Okay.
It's designed to be user-friendly,
Right.
even for those who aren't tech-savvy.
So no need to wrestle with complex configurations or dive into cryptic command line interfaces.
Not at all.
Okay, good.
Deeper Network provides a user-friendly interface
Okay.
you can access through your web browser
Right.
or a dedicated mobile app.
Okay.
From there, you can easily monitor your network activity,
Mm-hmm.
see how much bandwidth you're sharing, track your DPR earnings, and customize your settings.
Okay.
It's all laid out in a clear and intuitive way.
That sounds reassuring even for someone like me who's not exactly a networking guru.
Right.
But I have to ask, what about performance?
Yeah.
Does using a decentralized VPN slow down my internet speed?
It's a valid question.
Yeah.
And the answer is it depends.
Okay.
With Deeper Networks DPN, the impact on your internet speed is influenced by a few factors,
Mm-hmm.
including the number of nodes in your vicinity
Okay.
and the overall quality of your internet connection.
So it's not a guaranteed speed boost?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
However, some users have actually reported an improvement in their internet speed,
Interesting.
especially when accessing content that might be throttled by their internet service provider.
Okay.
It's worth noting that traditional VPNs can sometimes slow down your connection.
Right.
So Deeper Networks DPN could actually be an advantage in certain situations.
That's interesting. So
Yeah.
it's not just about privacy and security.
Right.
It could potentially enhance my browsing experience as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
And let's not forget the added bonus of built-in ad blocking.
Right.
Deeper Connect devices come equipped with ad blocking features
Okay.
that can significantly reduce the number of those annoying ads you encounter while browsing the web.
Fewer interruptions and distractions. I'm definitely on board with that.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears back to security.
Okay.
We've talked about the DPN and its benefits for privacy.
Right.
But how does Deeper Network actively protect my data?
Mm.
What kind of security measures are in place?
So Deeper Connect devices act as a robust firewall,
Okay.
safeguarding your network from malicious attacks and intrusions.
Right.
They utilize enterprise-grade cybersecurity features,
Okay.
including intrusion detection and prevention systems,
Gotcha.
to ensure your data remains safe and sound.
So it's like having a personal bodyguard for my entire home network.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
And because it's a decentralized VPN, your traffic is encrypted
Right.
and routed through multiple nodes.
Okay.
This makes it much harder for anyone to track your online activity
Right.
or intercept your data,
Okay.
even if they manage to compromise one of the nodes.
Gotcha.
It adds an extra layer of protection and anonymity.
So it's not just about being protected.
Mhm.
It's about having more control and agency over my online experience.
Exactly.
Knowing that my data is secure and my privacy is respected.
Right.
I have to say I'm genuinely impressed with what I've learned about Deeper Network today.
Yeah.
They're addressing some critical issues facing the internet today.
Hmm.
They've developed a compelling technology,
Right.
and they seem genuinely committed to building a more user-centric online experience.
It's an intriguing approach.
Yeah.
Combining cutting-edge technology with a community-driven model.
Right.
They're challenging the status quo
Mm-hmm.
and offering a glimpse into a potential future where the internet is more equitable,
Yeah,
secure, and empowering for everyone.
it's definitely food for thought for all of us.
Yeah,
Could this be the future of the internet? A
right.
network built by the users for the users,
Hmm.
where everyone has a stake in its success and benefits from its growth.
It
It's
is.
an exciting prospect.
It certainly raises some fascinating questions and possibilities.
Yeah.
The internet, as we know it, is at a crossroads,
Mm-hmm.
and Deeper Network is offering a compelling alternative path,
Okay.
one that prioritizes user control, privacy, and security.
Well, we've reached the end of our deep dive into Deeper Network.
Oh,
It's been an enlightening journey.
it has.
And I hope our listeners have gained a better understanding of this innovative company and their vision for the future of the internet.
Whether you're a seasoned tech enthusiast or just starting to explore the world of decentralized technologies,
Mm-hmm.
Deeper Network's story is a testament to the power of innovation and community.
Absolutely.
It's a reminder that we have the power to shape the future of the internet
Yeah.
and create a more equitable and empowering online experience for everyone.
And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder the possibilities and explore Deeper Network for yourselves.
Okay.
Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the fascinating world of technology and innovation.
Sounds good.